Your first investment property experience determines whether you stay in or you get completely out. So let's talk about a roadmap on how to get you there. Most people overcomplicate the whole concept of investment properties. So let's dive into how to know if it's right for you and how to make the best decisions in the process. The first thing you want to do is kind of define your investment property goals. So are you looking to purchase something to flip it and then sell? Are you looking to purchase something, maybe do some renovations and then hold it long term and rent it out? Are you doing short-term rentals, which are things like VRBO, Airbnb? Are you looking at longer-term rentals, residential 1-year lease, 2-year leases? All of those questions need answers to help you properly determine what property you're looking at and how to navigate the whole experience. What defines a good deal in DFW? Well, if you've been here for any length of time, you've heard me say it depends. It goes back to tying into what is your investment goal. So if you're looking to fix and flip and sell, if you're looking to rent, all of those things make a difference. But truly, the best value in DFW, or really anywhere, is going to be when you can come in at a reasonable sales price that's under what your ideal budget is and with minimal investment to make it ready for whatever your next chapter looks like, whether it's selling, renting, furnishing for short-term rental. You want to get it at the best deal you can with as little investment on your end as possible after you've purchased. Part of that investment is also the investment of your time. You have to look at how much time do you have available. If this is what you're doing and this is going to be your main gig, that's great. But if you're working a strong and steady job and you're clocking in on somebody else's time, and then this is kind of the afterthought, you have to keep that in mind. Are you paying people to do some of the work for you? Are you doing it all yourself? And all of that translates to time is money. You want to be extremely mindful of your financing options. As an investor, if this is not your primary residence, the rules change a little bit. And also, what are you going to invest in once you own it? If you're looking at having to do major renovations, where's that money coming from? And how are you coming up with how much that's going to cost you? All of these things play into those decisions. We are talking about a real estate investment that involves a home, but one of the things you have to be extremely mindful of is the location. The location amidst the general area. So where in DFW or whatever area you're talking about, where is it in regards to downtown where all the major events are happening, universities are, entertainment venues. So the general location, but also the specific neighborhood of the properties that you're looking at. You really want to be mindful of that. That's something that most people, whether they're renting or buying, are extremely cognizant of. Matter of fact, when we talk to people about what is the most important thing when you're looking at the house, items of the home itself fall down into the 3rd or 4th on the list. Neighborhood and location are always at the top. So keep that in mind even for your investment properties, because again, while you're not going to live there, someone is. And pro tip, if you are looking at doing the short-term rental model, you definitely want to consider proximity to an airport, the nearest larger airport. You want to consider proximity to the airport as well as event venues such as stadiums. You know, people are coming in for games and college graduations and big events like that. You want to keep your proximity in mind there. Another thing to consider is that with the investment game, it is all about numbers. But here's the caveat. You can't overthink it and you can't fine tune it the way that some people would like to. You have to keep it simple. So you don't want to overcomplicate what you think your investment is. You can't budget for every little thing because just like with home ownership, as it is, there are always things that are unexpected that come up. Sometimes maybe even a pleasant surprise where you realize you don't have to do as much as you initially thought. But the bottom line is you need to keep it within reason with your numbers. Always over assume when it comes to your spending. You know, if you say you have $5,000 for a project, you think it's going to cost about $5K, add in a cushion. Okay, but keep your numbers relatively simple, because if you're working on really fine margins, there's a good chance you're going to lose on the investment side. There are so many nuances when it comes to real estate investing. So even the most experienced investor, it never hurts to have a set of professional eyes on everything that you're looking at. Run these things by someone else. Let someone be your sounding board. One of the biggest things as an investor that you'll want to keep in mind is what is your capacity and threshold with time, with money, with choices and selections. You have to know your own personal limits and boundaries in order to be a successful investor. So get with someone, partner with an agent who really understands the market and some of those other little things, and the two of you together can make some really great decisions. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you later.